One more task done. Basically, there are about to be some major changes happening in our lives. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. This week I'm going to show you what I've been getting up to during the week while Jonas is at work and I'm on the boat. If you don't know, Jonas is away during the days for his work, and I have recently finished my spring semester and am currently in that in-between zone where I'm looking for some work, but that means I'm spending most of my time during the week on and around the boat, and that actually works really well because we are sort of in crunch time right now trying to prepare Blue Moon for going out and sailing. So it's really nice that I have these days to actually work away at just the various projects that need to be done before we leave the docks. So I'm still working away at sort of our spring cleaning of the boat, and today I'm tackling the galley. So this is what we're looking at so far. I've pulled everything out. I'm gonna wipe out all of the drawers and just sort of like, yeah, organize that mess. And even up there, like just making sure we don't have any empty containers. Dealing with our junk drawers like this one. That is another mess that we're gonna have to go through. I managed to get rid of all of this stuff from the galley. Those are just, I don't really use those products. They came with the boat, so I'm gonna see if anyone else wants them. And then just like garbage and just stuff that did not need to be on the boat. We're still using the split hose for the time being. I did order a new one, but I ordered the wrong one because the one that I did get was not potable water friendly. And I did just like some really quick research, and that is surprisingly important because the materials that are found in just like the average garden hose can be quite detrimental to your health. Like some of them have been found to like leach lead and stuff. Anyway, so obviously we don't want to drink contaminated water. So I'm going to return this hose and then get one that is actually potable friendly. So in the meantime, I think this will probably work just fine. Maybe we won't even need a new hose, who knows? Well, I was going to go work on the dinghy a little bit, but I think it just started raining.
which is exactly what happened to me yesterday. It was supposed to be sunny all afternoon and I was saving it for the afternoon when it was sunny, but they have recently changed the weather and it's like raining ever so slightly, but I'm really worried it's gonna start coming down a lot harder. I have to re-protect the dinghy after I cleaned it the other day. We've just had the weirdest weather and every time I try and go do it, it starts raining on me. So I'll see, maybe the shower will pass and I can do it later this afternoon. If not, I will try again tomorrow. Okay, so unfortunately most of the projects that I need to get done involve being outside. So I'm going to take this very rainy opportunity to talk to you about the sponsor of today's video, which is Skillshare. If you don't know what Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for anyone who loves learning and wants to explore their creativity and learn new skills. If you have a specific skill that you're trying to learn, Skillshare is an awesome place to start. From photography and illustration to graphic design to freelancing to web development and more, you can find tons of classes that'll match both your goals and your interests. Recently, I've been using Skillshare to sort of dive into my more creative side, which I feel like I kind of turned off over the last few months with school and work and everything getting really busy. So I've been taking Watercolor Your World, a meditative approach to painting landscapes with Rosalie Hazlett. I've had so much fun with this class. I think a lot of times watercolors can intimidate me a little bit, and Rosalie really helped break it down and make it simple for me. Her class is super relaxing and it's the perfect thing for me to do on a rainy day like today, just to kind of take some time for myself, because often I can get really wrapped up in projects. The first 1,000 people to use the link in our description box or the code right here will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare so you can try Skillshare for yourself. There are so many classes on there that I'm sure everyone can find something that they're interested in, and I feel like I say this every time, but your first month is free, so you really have nothing to lose. And if you have a rainy day on your hands, it's a great way to sort of relax and unwind and wait for the rain to stop. Wow, tight squeeze, holy. Spring cleaning is continuing because I've been putting this off for way too long and it needs to be done. This is where we store a lot of our bulk items, such as like the sail and stuff. So I'm kind of like switching out winter, summer and seeing if I can get rid of anything. Although we've done pretty good back here. A lot of it is sort of like essential. But at the very least it's getting it clean. We'll need this soon, which is exciting. That is way better. Didn't actually get rid of anything, I just kind of dealt with. One more task done. finally got bins for the storage area, which has been problematic for way too long. It's a mess. Okay. Whoa.
Oh, Jillian.
Where is the salt? I got 6 little bins, and I'm gonna do a major overhaul of our, this is kind of like our spare parts slash tools kind of area. I do think it's really important to have this organized because when you do need a spare part fairly quickly, you need to be able to find it. And right now it is an absolute mess. And I think these bins are gonna be perfect. It should be really simple to grab a bin with whatever kind of genre of project we're doing, whether it's like electrical or spare parts or screws and bolts and that kind of thing. So I'm super excited, and I'm finally going to tackle this project because this is just a little too much. This will also be a good inventory so we know what we have and what things we might want to pick up. But we have accumulated quite a good little collection over the last couple of years, which is nice. Ooh, I think I just discovered my flaw in measuring. Oh. I don't even want to know what's in there. Okay, so that I think is the last of the like spring cleaning, organizing. I saved the best for last, but it'll be super good to have that sort of spare part tool area actually organized so we know where to find things. Next thing on the list, and I literally have a list of things that we need to get done in the next couple weeks. Next on the list is the curtains. They just collect dust and I really want to give them a wash so they're nice and clean. If anyone's curious about how our curtains work, I made these curtains out of an old bed sheet, and these were just with the boat. They're kind of like springs, and then they have a hook on the end here. And these are just, they're rusted out unfortunately, but these are just like little eye hooks. And then these little eyelets are just drilled into these pieces of wood, and there's one in between each window. And so our curtains just slide along them. We can push them back. It works really well. These are super simple. Since I did use a sheet, really affordable. We like them. They've been doing what they need to do, which is basically either keep sunshine out or give us some privacy, especially since we do live in a fairly populated place. They're really nice to have. Like I said, they did come with the boat. I just made the actual curtain part, but if you are looking for curtain ideas, we don't have any complaints about this system. Do you, Aiden? That's so exciting. Oh, that's funny. Oh, because I guess you have a visor or something. So I mean, I like biking, but like I don't even have a bike here right now because of that. I realized I haven't really explained why I'm like doing all of these really random projects and why they need to be done sooner than later. And basically there are about to be some major changes happening in our lives. We're really excited to share them here on YouTube. Our patrons already know what's going on, and hopefully we'll be able to share here on YouTube as well in a couple weeks. But we're basically preparing for some really big changes, and we're kind of getting into crunch time, which is why I've been focusing on sort of silly things like washing the curtains and spring cleaning and really just getting the boat in shape for the summer and ready to be able to take her out sailing. We are really excited to share that, but it's not quite time yet. So in the meantime, we will be focusing all of our efforts on just the things that need to get done to take care of Blue Moon and get her in tip-top shape. She's starting to look really, really good. Things are feeling a lot fresher, and we're getting so excited for what is to come. So I wanted to fill you in really quickly on that. I think the curtains are dry now. They dried insanely quickly. It's finally a beautiful day. It's been raining like crazy here. But I'm gonna go grab them and put them back up.
There's a lot of colors, I don't know where to go. See a lot of colors, only feeling blue. There's a lot of colors, lost within a haze. Don't rely on others to get you through the maze. The dreams are not the same for me. Standing by the shore while you're on the open sea.
This pepper and this cucumber, we actually got them from our first ever, not first ever, but the first farmer's market of the season, which is so exciting. I love getting produce that's grown locally. It always just tastes so much better too. I'm making kind of like falafel pita wrap, both veggie sausages, and then we just have a pita and we put like hummus and sriracha and whatever sauces we have, and top it with cucumber, pepper, onion, lettuce, veggie sausages, and I think that's it for tonight. We usually just kind of put whatever veggies we have on top. It's definitely like our go-to spring meal. It's super simple, doesn't require a ton of cooking, has lots of veggies in it, and yeah. So good. So we've been having this for the past couple nights, and yeah, it has not gotten cold yet.
Julio Esteban read. Remember that? From
No,
Black and
what's
Cody?
that?
It's like Julio Esteban, Julio, Ricardo, Ramirez.
The pepper and the cucumber from the market.
Nice.
I love this sauce so much, I can't stop eating it. It's insane. Yeah, the curtains were surprisingly dirty.
I believe it. You pick up this.
Yeah. So those are done.